Hello class, my name is Kristen Salazar. As part of our EME 6059 case study project, we are going to examine an example of blended learning at an institute of higher education. Blended learning, a dangerous idea, first analyzes what makes blended learning dangerous. That label is what drew me to this article. It reminded me of how Christensen, Horn, and Staker wrote about how blended learning is disruptive. Similarly, calling it dangerous is not as contrary as it sounds. The authors call blended learning, or BL, dangerous simply because it challenges the status quo as it bridges the old traditional academy with the new platforms of online learning, mobile technologies, and resources. The University of Central Florida is one of the places that has welcomed this dangerous learning initiative. Today, we're going to be learning about the University of Central Florida's blended learning program. UCF started their BL endeavor in 1997 when administrators realized that most of their first distance learning cohort was living on campus. Since that time, UCF has developed a program that not only meets the needs of their university, but they've been able to promote the ideals beyond their campus and into other institutions. From 2010 to 2015, there was a 71% decline in the enrollment of traditional college courses in the United States. This was a problem for regular state colleges like the University of Central Florida. With the introduction of distance learning options in the late 1990s, traditional colleges needed to find a way to offer new learning environments that would encourage students to attend their universities while also allowing the college to sell the idea to their policymakers and staff. UCF fulfilled this need with blended learning options, as it provides flexibility in their educational communities. Effective blended learning requires willing faculty and a successful policy development process. UCF found the sweet spot for both. The article focused a lot of attention on how data drives UCF's policy decisions as they make decisions on their class offerings, including the mixture of traditional, blended learning, and distance course offerings. UCF has collected almost 20 years of student satisfaction research on their blended courses through what is called a liquid network. Students share about their courses' BL experiences through social networks, student publications, and end-of-course surveys. These surveys are used to inform the future class enrollees, professors, and administration about the effective practice of those classes, both positively and negatively. This is one way in which the school administration decides which classes are working overall and what could be adjusted moving forward. Through this data, BL classes have shown great success. The blended classes at UCF have a 4% increase in overall excellence in student satisfaction as compared to both fully online and face-to-face classes. Moreover, the web-based blended courses yield the highest success rates at 90.8% and the lowest withdrawal by modality rates at 2.8%. So on all three levels of data, student satisfaction, success, and withdrawal rates, blended courses show the best overall numbers at UCF. BL students get the best of both worlds, boasts the article. They are able to worry less about the logistical demands of face-to-face classes while still getting the face-to-face experience with peers and professors alike. This is supported by other readings from this semester, as we see over and over again how student outcomes from blended learning are increased over other types of learning. Beyond these specific data points, the article points out that the school also wins on other levels. They offer higher quality learning, improved teaching, and increased access and opportunity while maximizing resources, improving their return on investment, and increasing overall faculty satisfaction. Over time, UCF began a shift from their first cohort experimenting with distance learning to now having more than 14% of student credit hours from those courses with reduced seat time, web, and face-to-face components. Today, UCF has become a model for others. UCF paired with Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation with the Next Generation Learning Challenges NGLC program in 2010. Their goal was to disseminate their knowledge about blended learning to other schools. They proposed the Expanding Blended Learning Through Tools and Campus Programs, a UCF AASCU project that received funding to scale blended learning to other campuses. They help teach about learner-centered pedagogical principles, assisted faculty with redesigned courses, and motivated other institutions to adopt blended learning instruction. All of their material is posted in an open source blended learning toolkit online. They also support faculty with continued training workshops. Over 20 schools participated in this venture, allowing UCF to collect more data about how BL impacts students and learning. I believe UCF succeeded in such a big way because they leveraged the principles of blended learning well. In order to solve an enrollment problem, they had to make a radical, some might even call dangerous, change. They allowed students to not only control time, pace, path, and/or place, but also gave them a louder voice in their data-driven decisions. By understanding that the administration first needed to establish clear goals and policies to help the new program thrive, they showed the basic foundation for building a successful blended learning program. Because of their innovation, UCF was able to provide outreach and continue to teach others about the benefits of blended learning as well.